in the live visuals that we are seeing coming in from New Delhi, Rahul Gandhi joining in forces. Remember, from Deen Dayal College on Lodi Road, I'm told they are going to be marching to the CBI headquarters to protest against government interference, with allegations, of course, that this has Rafale written all over it. Rahul Gandhi, they're joining in forces. Congress President tweeted this morning urging all Congress party and the people of the country to come out, take to the streets to protest against the government. I want to get in a quick word from Madhaw Anand, political analyst, joining us in the studio. Madhaw, this is not just a Supreme Court versus CBI or CBI versus CBI issue. This is a very clearly now a Congress versus BJP issue.
See, all political parties should refrain themselves in doing politics in these issues. Government has taken a right decision, and Supreme Court has also consented the decision taken by the central government. This is the very sensitive issues, and whatever the decision taken by the central government, taken on the recommendation of the CBC. CBC clearly says there is an allegation between reference to the top.
No, but 1 second, let me just interrupt you there. How has the Supreme Court in any way seconded the government's decision? The Supreme Court has actually put the onus on the government to not question
the decision of the central government.
The Supreme Court has in its wisdom today very clearly put the government on notice and told the government that, look, in 10 days time, if you can't prove the allegations against Alok Verma under the impunity and protection that is given to his office for 2 years, he goes right back into his office. That's what the Supreme Court has said.
Supreme Court has not questioned the decision of the central government. Supreme Court
the Supreme Court can't question the government.
Supreme Court clearly said in the objection.
Or he walks right back into office.
See, Supreme Court clearly said government should probe the entire matter within the two weeks. Okay, and government has agreed. Okay, within the 2 weeks, that means we will definitely investigate the entire issues. The other matter, whatever the government of India has taken decision in terms of sending the CBI director forcefully on leave and Asthana on forcefully on leave, the Supreme Court is silent. Supreme Court clearly told we will definitely hear these issues, but after that means after 10th November, I think, whatever the 12th November. So the decision taken by the government, by the central government on the recommendation of CBC, it's prima facie, Supreme Court also agreed on this. They have taken a good decision.
No, I refuse to have any spin given to what has happened in the Supreme Court on the broadcast. Let's just look at what the Supreme Court has said in black and white. So they're not going to be allowed. Yeah, they're not going to be allowed. We played out those visuals earlier.
The zone is so sensitive. The government will not allow to do this kind of activity. They will not promote.
There's another.
I don't think it's up to the government to allow registration of a protest, Madhaw Anand, don't you see?
No, see, the opposition do not have any issues, so they are trying to make this a larger issue because of the country is in election mode. I don't think the Congress is going to get any kind of benefit from these issues, because government has taken a very right decision, and to save the institutional integrity, this kind of decision was definitely very much required for the nation, and government has taken a right decision. Supreme Court has also given a right, that means observation. I can clearly say they have not questioned any decision taken by the government. And now that means the next step is that we have to wait till 12th November, and that day
before we get Ritu Bharadwaj into the conversation to talk a little more about.
I think that means central government or maybe CBC may ask for the extension for the period. Maybe that means once on 20th November 12th the Supreme Court will hear the entire matter. So of course the government and the CBC is going to say that the investigation is on, and we need a few more days to investigate the entire matter thoroughly. And I am hopeful that.
But would that really be wise, Ritu Bharadwaj, given the fact that they already...
Once they have already asked and it has been refused, so every time they cannot...
Once the CBC will come with all the facts and figures and all the proofs, then in that case the central government may ask for the further extension, and they may ask for the 5-7 more days to the entire...
But if they have gone, and Mr. Singh, please answer this.
Rakesh Asthana has already approached the High Court.
Madhaw Anand, any thoughts? No, Rakesh Asthana approached the High Court for completely different reasons.
Yeah,
Rakesh Asthana...
To catch the FIR.
Let me put this in perspective for our viewers. Why is Rakesh Asthana acting in a belated fashion? Madhaw Anand?
No, I don't want to make any comment on Rakesh Asthana case, but we have to see why I have asked, I made a statement that government may ask for the further extension, because both cases are correlated.
Why don't you want to make a comment on the Rakesh Asthana case? He too is CBI number 2.
How I can make a comment on it? Why Rakesh Asthana has not gone to the Supreme Court?
But you must be having a point of view.
I don't think, because his matter is already pending in the High Court. His matter is already pending in the High Court.
But the matter in the High Court is different from the
matter in the FIR. See, both issues are correlated, and government have to, that means, probe the entire matter, not only against Alok Verma and also Rakesh Asthana also.
I don't understand.